Oh my god. Oh, the floor is lava. The floor is lava. That was such a good run. That was such a good run. Do something. I don't care what. Just do something. Oh shit! I'm dead. Oh! I thought that was it. I thought I was done. I thought I'd miscalculated. That's a 4-hit combo. I thought it was a 3 for whatever reason. That visceral is worth no damage, but I take it because I don't have any stamina. So like, what else am I gonna do? Free damage, passed it up, dummy. Shit. That's fine. Got my health back. We're good. That's too slow, son. It's too slow, son. I knew it. I was too close. That was ugly. That was ugly. He might fall down. Yep. Shouldn't have got hit there, but we did, and it is what it is. So heal. And when I say we shouldn't have got hit there, what I mean is we should have played better. Try and trigger the... Ooh, oh, shit! I did not realize we were that... I didn't realize we were that low on health already. That's okay. I put myself in a bad position with the wall. I had to take a hit. If you've got to take a hit, that's the one to take, right? shit. Lava. I don't know if it's safe to go after that, so I don't. Like, it's okay to go after that. Shit. I think somebody tipped. There it is. Thank you for the tip. GG. Beast's Embrace rune down. Oh man. What an experience it has been to go from being someone who absolutely hates that fight to someone who thinks that the first part of that fight is probably one of the best in Bloodborne. The first part of that fight is probably one of the best in Bloodborne. It's so good how he changes, how he goes absolutely crazy as you break his limbs. He's sort of like anti Logarius. Logarius starts off like frigid and stiff, and then he like works himself into like a pattern. And I said anti-Logarius. That's not really. He's very similar to Logarius. He's slow to start off, but as the fight starts pumping and he starts getting more and more intense, he starts having all these new follow-up attacks. He starts having all these new attacks that he can do. And it gets to a point where he overheats and like he can't sustain anymore, and so he falls apart. And that is where, to me, the boss fight falls short. That segment is just a little too long. It is a little too long on these challenge runs. But the first part of the fight is too good. It's too good. I love it. And we learned to love it here on this run, which is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Lawrence is defeated and downed, and we have gained the Beast Rune Embrace, temporary boost to transform plus 15. After repeated experiments in controlling the scourge of beasts, the gentle Embrace rune was discovered. When its implementation failed, the Embrace became a forbidden rune. But this knowledge became a foundation of the healing church. Those who swear this oath take on a ghastly form and enjoy accentuated transformation effects, especially while wielding a beast weapon. This is interesting because think of the one time that you get embraced in this game, and the one thing that it does to you when you get embraced, you take over Gehrman's spot. You take Gehrman's spot in the dream. And the moon presence is, to me, absolutely a Great One beast. I know that there's cut content for a Great One beast in the game. I am aware. But in my opinion, the moon presence is like a canon Great One beast. It moves like a beast. It's on its, like, you know what I mean? It's not bipedal. It crawls around. It jumps. It screeches. You even fight it like a beast. Like, you want to stay, like, on its side. If you don't have enough, if you haven't used your eye cords, then the Great One beast will embrace you, and you take over as the hunter of the dream. What's interesting about it is the rune says that the implementation failed. The embrace became a forbidden rune, so they stopped doing it. But the knowledge became a foundation of the healing church. I'm curious if they just fucking chucked Gehrman. Did they just chuck that poor old man at the moon presence, and when it hugged him and he, like, disappeared, they were like, fuck that. We don't do that anymore. That's how I like to imagine it playing out. Oh, feels good, man. Feels good. Also, the beast's embrace is counterclockwise, just like the counterclockwise metamorphosis. Neat. I like that. Good catch. I'm willing to bet that failed implementation was a wink at the fact they tried to make the beast transformation mechanic a thing in the game. Ah, yes. Maybe. Maybe. But I don't think they would... I don't think they would throw that at us. I don't think they would throw that at us, like, without... Like, I don't think they would take what limited space they have for just a joke. I think it could and be a joke. You know what I mean? Like, I think it could be a nudge and a wink. But I don't think with such limited space to tell us a story, I don't think that they would sacrifice that space just for the joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that the joke isn't part of it, but because that totally seems From Software to throw a little jab in there. But I don't think it would just be a joke, if that makes sense, if I've explained this correctly.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire? Good hunter, farewell, good hunter.
So no new dialogue for defeating Lawrence. I can never tell. Ah, there we go. We got Orphan. Orphan of Kizos. Coming at you. Live. And in charge. He's the one. You've heard about him. He keeps it going. Keeps it going full steam. Never stops. I also can change my pants back now. Thank God. All right. I haven't watched Vadi's Bloodborne 2 art competition, but I am on Twitter, and a lot of people that took part in it were posting their art on Twitter, and their art would be a popular post, and so it would get recommended to me because Twitter knows I like Bloodborne. And man, some of it was really, 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 really good. I'll watch the video. I'll watch it. I haven't yet. Are you talking about Boshi, Pinko? Hey, what's up, Big Black? Oh yeah, Boshi. Peeve has been playing I Want to Be the Boshi because he did a subathon, and if he hit like 2,000 subs or some insane number like that, he was like, I'll do a full playthrough of I Want to Be the Boshi. And that game is just like the hardest shit that ever happened, and he just plays it 10 hours a night. Like, it's just his fucking life now. It's miserable, but, you know, it's kind of funny that it happened. So, these are ladies who came out of their shells, and they've come here to pray for the orphan, or to pray for Koss. There was actually a slug woman NPC who was removed from the game. You can look her up. I'm not using cut content on this playthrough at all. I'll acknowledge its existence, and like we can talk about what maybe it was supposed to do, but that's as far as I'm gonna take it. So these ladies here, if you look, they have a giant parasite on them. Some serious Sekiro vibes with people who like willingly take on a parasite in order for some cause. Now, the only thing to us that we know for sure about parasites is it says, those who take this oath, the milkweed oath, become a lumen wood that peers toward the sky, feeding phantasms in its luscious bed. Phantasms guide us and lead us to further discoveries. If we get the Koss parasite, which we get when Orphan dies, and we have this equipped, this rune, we get the tentacle hands, right? Which obviously bears a very strong resemblance to what's happening here. These people, I think, have a Koss parasite, but what they don't have is a milkweed rune, I think. Orphan is a phase 1... I only fight Orphan on challenge runs now. Shoot. And as a result, I never learn phase 2. It's always just some, like, holy shit, how did I do that? Type of thing. Ow. I can't believe that wasn't a parry. Every time I beat Orphan... Next run, Koss Parasite, minimum requirements, New Game Plus. There is no chance in hell. No. Absolutely not. One, I don't particularly enjoy that weapon. And two, no. The difficulty alone. That's for real challenge runners. Thank you for the bits, though, Dickard. I do appreciate it. All right. So we just got smacked there. Yeah. Yeah, feels bad, man. All right. So what I was gonna say is, Orphan's one of those bosses where phase 1 I've got down pretty good, but phase 2 I'm kind of bad at. He goes for this jump attack a lot. And when he does that, he's like, Backstab City. Probably could have backstabbed him right there. If you hit him enough, he staggers, and that's great. But it means next to nothing, because he can come out of stagger with a hyper armor attack. So you can't follow it up. You just gotta be so careful with him, you know? If you use an item, sometimes that sort of tricks his AI into doing the jump. Woo! So we want to be on the lookout for the transform. Oh, shit. I am not sure how we didn't get a backstab there. Oh, this is trouble. Absolutely frantic. Jesus Christ, really? Just jump in the air, you nerd. Not like that. Oh. GG. Got wrecked. All right, here we go. Here we go. This one's the one. This one, much like U2 hit song 1, much like Metallica hit song 1, this one is the one. I can feel it. I can feel that this is the one. Something special is going to happen here. What's special is I'm gonna take this $100 PlayStation 5 controller and I'm gonna throw it as hard as I fucking can through this fucking monitor. And then I'm gonna take that and the controller is just gonna be stuck in the monitor. And I'm gonna unmount it. I'm gonna unmount the monitor. I'm gonna take it to a fucking museum and I'm gonna hang it up. And I'm gonna be like, this is my artwork. It's called Gamer Moment. This is my artwork. It's called Gamer Moment. And I'm gonna have a big exhibition, and a lot of like really important artists are gonna come look at my artwork, and a lot of really rich people, a lot of millionaires are gonna come look at my artwork, and they're gonna be like, look, 1/4 of the money that I bring in is illegal, and I have to do money laundering. So I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy this. I'll be like, it's not for sale. This is not for sale. This is art. It is not for sale. And they're going to be like, wow, okay, this dude's principled. And then they're going to run a story about me in the news. And they're going to be like, there's this artist who will not sell his famous piece. And when they do that, I'm going to be like, I would like for Hidetake Miyazaki to come look at my piece. And when he shows up, I'm going to be like, I'm going to clip what just happened with Orphan, and I'm gonna pull up my phone and I'm gonna show it to him, and I'm gonna be like, I want you to look at this. And when he's like, oh, that's bad, I'm gonna take a fucking sock full of quarters, and I'm gonna hit him in his fucking mouth. And then I'm gonna collect his fucking teeth and stick them inside of his own anus. And then I'm gonna take a picture of it, and I'm gonna be like, look, Ludwig. You fucking idiot. You fucking idiot.